So you got the women. They got the most of the women that I see, and the truth. They got one foot in the world and one foot in the truth, so called. Okay, but you do got women out there that are in the truth. Okay, and they down with the program. Okay, they're submissive to their husbands, right? And they fear Yahweh Shemi Ashai. Those are the two main components for a female, and it's true. Obey your husband and fear Yahweh Shemi Ashai. Okay, those are the two main components. Okay, because you can have one. You can somewhat have one without the other. You can have a female that'd be like, I don't gotta listen to you. I just gotta obey the laws, right? Or you can have a female to listen to her husband, but she don't keep the laws, right? Which I'd rather take a woman that's going to listen to me and not keep the laws than a woman that's not going to listen to me and keep the laws, because that's just crazy. I'll take the subjection over anything. Okay, I'll take the subjection over anything. But having both, those are like the best things right there. Okay, for a female. And as a man, you're supposed to come out here in the highways and hedges, putting videos up throughout the week. Yahweh Shah said, if you love me, feed my sheep. Okay? If you love me, feed my sheep. Let me see. Okay? Let me see. If you really about it, let me see. So this is Baruch chapter 3. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to 5. Baruch 5:1. It says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from Yahweh forever. So it says, put off that affliction. Okay? Get out of the way of being a nigga. Right? Get out of the way of eating pork, shrimp, crab, or lobster. Okay? Come back into holiness. Come back into the glory, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. Keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, loving your brother. Okay? Feeding the sheep, giving that mercy back. Right? This is Baruch. I'm going to go back over here to 4. Baruch 4:23. It says, for I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but Yahweh will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever. Like as now the neighbors of Sion has seen your captivity, so shall they see surely your salvation and more power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of everlasting. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh, for thine enemy have persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. So Yahweh Hashem Yahshua said, yo man, just endure that affliction. Okay, because we already know if you endure what's going to happen. Matter of fact, I'm going to just get it real quick. Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So he that endure unto the end, the same is going to be saved. Okay? And that's what we got to do. We got to endure unto the end. Okay? And we know the end isn't here yet, because all you Christians be talking about, oh, I'm saved. From what? How are you saved? Edomites are still walking around freely. Edomites are still putting jakes in prison. Edomites are still killing jakes. Women are still ruling over, the women of Israel is still ruling over the men of Israel. Okay? As a whole. Okay, as a whole. It says, verse 26, my delicate ones, Baruch 5:26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh. For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. Because Yahweh Bashim Yashai, he brought these things upon us. Okay? Everything that we're going through right now, Yahweh, he brought this upon us. Okay? They tell you that in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. All these things that are going to come upon us, the Lord, he did it. Okay? Matter of fact, that's also in Amos, I believe, 3 and 6. I'm going to try to see if I can get it. Amos 3 and 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid. Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh hath not done it. So all the evil that's done, Yahweh did it. Okay? All the good, all the evil, the killing, the birth, right? All of this is because of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? He does all these things. Okay? He does all these things. So it's Baruch chapter 5, Salakia 4. And 20 and 28. It says, for as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. And that's what we do. We understand that we went off. Okay? So we feel so compelled and ashamed what we've done. To make amends, we come out here and do this work. To make amends, we're praying and we're praying morning, noon, and night. Okay? To make amends, to prove that we really to prove we're really sincere. To prove we really want forgiveness. Right? And this is what you do to prove it. Okay? It says, verse 29, for he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with salvation. So we're going to get that salvation from the same person who put us through all this. Because like it just read, these things didn't happen to us for us to be destroyed, right? These things are happening to us so we can basically get right. Okay, that's why these things are happening. We wasn't put in captivity for our destruction. Okay, we wasn't put here to be destroyed. Okay, that's why it says in Deuteronomy 28, I believe it's 47 or 46, it says that these curses are going to be upon you for a sign and for a wonder. Okay, so that we can understand, like if your mom puts you in punishment, right? She said you sit there and you think about what you did, and that's what we're doing right now. We're in punishment and we're thinking about what we did. We're thinking about why we're in a situation. Okay, and that's how ultimately come back into the truth. Okay, that's that zeal right there. Because our people are zealous, trying to figure out why we're in a situation. What can we do to make it better? What who can we call on? Okay, but the majority of our people are so destroyed, they're calling on a false power, Jesus. That's not his name. There's no power in that name. They're calling on Jehovah, God. There is no power in these names. The only name is Yahweh Bashim Yashai. Okay, everything else is death and destruction. It says, take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflict thee, and rejoice at thy fall. So it says the people who came against us, they're going to be the same people that are going to be miserable. Okay, and this is, matter of fact, this is why right here. This is Zechariah 2 and 8. For thus said Yahweh, Lord of armies, hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations with spoiled Jew, for he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye. So the people who touch us touch the apple of the Most High God's eye, because the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans were God's chosen people. Okay, and all the nations and people who came up against us, they're gonna have to pay for that.